Hi guys, this is Stormouse03. Welcome back to my Evil Within 2 100% walkthrough where we are getting all of the achievements or trophies in this game. This is chapter 15. And it's a shorty. It's a shorty and it's not too terrifying. It's not too terrifying. Certainly not after the things that we've just been through in chapters 13 and 14. So the world is falling apart.
Myra, where did you go?
We've got all kinds of... Oh, I still have my flamethrower, huh? We've got all sorts of these dudes. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Like, look at my hands. I have 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them. Ah! Okay. So yeah, you got all kinds of like people in here have just gotten, you know, nuked like some sort of Pompeii situation went off in here. You know, things are crazy. So you see that there's some stuff down in here. We can go get that in just a second. But first we have to walk around this way and pick up some stuff. Is there something to investigate here? I swear there was a thing. Oh, you can climb up onto it. No, we're not going to do that.
What is this? Myra? It's over. Let's get Lily and leave this place before we're stuck here forever. We can have our family back. Please. I know you're still in there. Stop it! Damn it! You have to listen to me! Myra, what's wrong? You gotta fight it!
I can't. I have to protect Lily.
Already did, Myra. Stefano can't hurt her. Neither can Theodore. They're dead.
Yes. Good. Go. Sebastian, now. Leave.
No, I'm not leaving you and Lily in this place! Myra! Shit. What is she trying to do?
You know, she's only gone a little bit crazy pants. It's okay. You know, she's a little, maybe less crazy than most of the people in here, so that's a comforting thought, right? So here is an opportunity to make a save. But first, we're going to head around behind the mirror and grab our last high-grade weapon parts. That should be number 12, the 12th one that you've picked up. And the last one. If you, for some reason, hadn't opened all the lockers and gotten all the keys and stuff, then there might be another one that you didn't pick up, but if you've been following this, you should have grabbed those in the last chapter. Now, okay. Here is a box. Grab some gunpowder and explosive bolts out of there. No. There we go. I'm like, I know you can get under here. It's been a minute. Okay. So we have a box full of weapon parts, which is nice. We've got some bullets. And these were the things that you could see from the beginning of the chapter. So. Okay. Ooh, we do not want that on. Alright, and so we're going to have our shotgun out, actually. We're going to make sure we have our light off. Because I'm going to try to show you how to stealth kill all of these guys, but if in a pinch, the shotgun is very handy for these dudes.
Myra! Gotta get rid of these things.
Alright, so it has you auto hide right here. You want to crouch down, move around this van, and wait for a second because there's a guy that's coming around the van, and then there's another guy that's right there. And you want to just, you know, don't be nervous. Go after this guy when he moves. And then the other one is going to come around the side, and you want to kind of make sure that you put enough of the van between you and him so that he doesn't see you when he's coming around that direction. And then he's going to head over to the right, and when he does so, I'm going to move into this cover right here. And then I'm going to go stab him. That guy thought he saw me from the building over there, but he was mistaken. There was no one there. Come on, dude. You're messing up my video, man. Go back to your pattern. This is probably good for me, actually. Come around and get him before he goes back into that room. Then we're going to move around to this side, kind of get behind this car. And get this guy. And that is all 4 of the dudes in that area. Successfully done. And at that point, the stuff removes itself. so that you can continue on your way. But before we do that,
I hope she hasn't gone far.
we're going to pick up some stuff. So let's see. Alright, now we can pick up the harpoon bolt. Put one in the chamber. So we can grab one, because I am actually going to be using some of those harpoon bolts here shortly. But there's a ton of stuff to go around this area and pick up. If one of the guys sees you and, you know, you can't lose him around some of these pieces of cover, all of the crap in the way in this area, then you can use your shotgun to just, if you're close enough, one shot should like put them down on the ground, and then you can just quickly run over and stomp on them, and that will kill them, as I will likely be demonstrating here in the upcoming sections. But there's all kinds of goodies to pick up in here, so definitely want to loot the area. Plenty of bottles too, so if you need to get somebody into a specific position, the bottles are really good for that. Oh man, my shotty's full. That's fantastic. Alright. So that's that sequence. If the guy... let me just show you guys this, just because it happened a little bit weirdly for me just then. But if this guy right here had not come out to check out what was going on with me stabbing his buddy, and came over this direction, he would be patrolling inside this building, kind of back and forth through here, and you can kind of wait outside for him to move over here and then move along behind him and use this cover in here and get him. And like I said, you can always use some of the bottles to take some people out. Alright. This is untested, so I'm going to try this right now and see whether or not this is going to work. So I'm going to try to shoot these dudes. Well, it shot him. It definitely shot him. But it did not kill him. It did not kill him. Alright, let's have another test, shall we? Let's test the harpoon bolt. That did also shot him, but did not kill him. Let's try one more time. That one I shot in the head, and that one did die. So, interesting. Very interesting. And now they are in weird spots. Where are you guys? See if we can get them to move. Alright, they moved back. They moved back. Let's just be extra sure that we shot them in the head. Wow! Sniper bullets to the head do not kill these guys. That is That is interesting. Well, and now he's moving around. And he's moving around. And it's kind of a pain to shoot him in the head with this harpoon when they're moving. Alright. So they're searching. This is just... You don't have to do this. This was just a test. Really. To see if this would work. Because I just got the idea right now to try it out. On my recording run. Because I'm professional like that. And also because I'd like these videos to come out at some point this year. Since it's already been a few. Alright, boys. I've had about enough of you. Move along. Truly. Must you? Okay. How it is that a harpoon bolt is superior to a sniper shot. 2 sniper shots, in fact. I do not know. In any case, you can kill them from up here. I'm tired. And ready to move on.
Myra, stop!
Really, all of that was just to show you that you can kill them from up here. And look at that. You can. So...
Oh shit. More of them? I don't have time for this.
That was my thought exactly, Sebastian. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for time. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to head over to the left here. Because there's a nice vantage point up on top of this rooftop. As well as the harpoon bolt. From which to destroy and murder these enemies. And then this dude over here on the left is going to turn around. And I'm going to creep up behind him. Stab him in the back of the face. And that's it. Alrighty. And now if your sniper rifle is a little bit more upgraded than mine is, that might be more effective, but clearly the harpoon is the weapon of choice for those guys. Harpoon and sneak kills, shotgun to kind of put them down. Make them sit down, son. And then you can stomp on them. Alright, let's see here. Interesting. Oop, oop. Let's not walk off into oblivion, because that's a different game. Bottles, you know, if you want some more bottles, those are not going to be very useful for the end of the game, but you know, if you really want some. Hey, look, there's a med kit. Since we don't have the ability to get back up here after this, let's just use the one we had and pick that one back up. Gunpowder, always nice. More gunpowder. I think that's everything. I think we have exhausted the resources in this area. And now, we're going to be doing another little boss fight. So, this is the Effigy. It's a double... It's like a conjoined twin with a light pole. And we're going to kill it. And it's the next to last boss. And it's actually the next to last real enemy of this game.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. So I'm going to run over here. I'm going to try to knock over this barrel. Please. Okay. And then I'm gonna wait. Well, first I'm gonna have to get his attention because he doesn't know where I am. Whoop. Fail. I'm gonna try to set that on fire, but it didn't happen that way. Not that time. So I'm just going to kite him around. Alright, where's the oil? There's the oil. It's just hard to see, man. There we go. Set him on fire. Try to take these corners pretty close. And then I'm gonna try to get some sniper bullets into him. He can be pretty quick when he wants to be. So, I don't know if you guys are noticing this, and I haven't actually said it, so, you know, I probably should. A lot of times when I'm using the sniper rifle with this, you know, bullet time, the slowdown time mechanic, I am taking it off in between shots. So take it off while I'm reloading and then put it back on and then put it back on again. And that's just to... Oops. That's just to maximize the amount of time that I have in that so that I can get off all the shots. Oops, that is a wall. Oh, okay. Now, when you have something like the pistol, and that's him dead. So not too horrifying, that boss.
Last of it.
Especially with our handy dandy little slowdown time stuff. Like, that is just, it's so good on these last bosses, and that is the reward for saving up all that green gel that we did throughout the beginning of this game. Is that, you know, we can make our lives easier. But even if you do not have that upgrade, if you chose not to do that, that's totally fine. Or if you're just joining me now, that's totally fine. The strategy's still the same. You kite them around the house, you shoot them in the weak spot if you can, as much as you can. Use things like, you know, your sniper rifle, your handgun. Those are the best ones. The harpoon is even pretty good. And, you know, after not too much trouble, he should go down. And then you can run around here and grab a few more resources before we head on to the final boss. And then, you know, like I said, there are a couple of minor enemies in Chapter 17. But that's really just it's more for the exposition than anything else. So effectively, the boss in Chapter 16 is the final boss. Like, it's the big boss fight. I don't think anybody would argue with that. And once you get done with that, you have effectively done the game. So that is that, and I think that's all of the stuff in that section. And we can now head on out of here and into the next.
Myra! Where are you going?
I won't let you hurt Lily.
Hurt her? I'd never do that. I love her.
Your love can't protect her. Only I can do that. I told you to leave.
Can't let her take Lily. Is that our house? She must be there. I can't stop now.
Alright, and there is our achievement. Everything Comes Crumbling Down. Reached the very end of the world for completing Chapter 15. So like I said, not a very long chapter, not an uber difficult chapter. You should be pretty well equipped to handle anything that was happening in that chapter. And now this one, in Chapter 16, we're going to be getting our last boss. We're going to be getting our last couple of collectibles. We're going to be doing all sorts of stuff in Chapter 16, getting prepared for the end of this game. But that was the last kind of, gameplay sequence with regular enemies and stuff. And we managed to get through it. Hopefully helped you get through without too much issue. So I hope it was helpful to you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in Chapter 16.